Thank you for joining my segment of Leading with Love COVID-19 Mini Series, Maximizing the Heart of Our Communities, sponsored by the Global Institute of Coaches and Entrepreneurs Incorporated. You can find out more information about the Institute at www.globalcoachentrepreneur.org. Hi there, my name is Dr. Coach Heather, and I wanted to take just a few minutes to encourage you today. I know there's a lot going on in the world, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on that, but I did hear something from a great man of faith once say, fear tolerated is faith contaminated. So right now, when I was praying to encourage everybody today, I know I heard the Lord say it's all about our perspective. So I'm going to go off of my notes here because, well, when the Lord gives you something, you just write down notes and you want to get it right. So I'm going to read from my notes. He said, keeping the perspective is a vital lesson to learn right now. It's going to help us in many areas of our life, including our businesses and our relationships. See, here at the Global Coach Entrepreneur Institute, we believe in streams of revenue. Did you hear me? Streams, that's plural. All of us here have many businesses, and so ourselves are having to practice some of the things that we're doing right here that I'm going to talk to you about. Remember that the battle is always about 95% in the mind, okay? So just keep that in your mind when you think about all of this. It's that battle that's going on in the mind, that self-talk. I truly believe that we are seeing things now in the media, and all media, social media, the news, the TV, it's all being driven by fear. So I want you to think about this. Fear says, what if? What if it doesn't work out? What if this doesn't go away? What if they don't like me? What if I start this company and it fails? See, those are thoughts that are flat out fear. That's just fear. Fear tolerated, faith contaminated. So no condemnation. We've all had those thoughts at one time or another, but let's get over it. Here is what faith says. Okay, so remember, fear said, what if? Faith says, even if. Even if. See, faith is running at that mountain, running into the battle. So even if says, businesses are on hold. Okay, you know what? My business is going to be a business that everybody must have. I am prospering. My family is prospering. My friends are prospering. I am a voice of peace for many, and I have the answers that they need. See, even if says, if it doesn't work, if this business I start fails, I will persist and persist and persist until it is a success, until I do win. So even if says that if they don't like me, well, that's okay. I choose to walk in love. Why? Because he walks in love. So this is where we need to turn things around. Whatever the mountain you are facing today, turn it around. Change your perspective and let's run at that mountain. Mountain movers, that's what we do, right? Okay, so now if you are at home, you're in a Sabbath rest. Well, that's my perspective of it anyways. And what a blessing of time you will have during this Sabbath. See, again, it's all about your perspective. Remember, fear tolerated, faith contaminated. What does fear say? Fear says, what if? Faith says, you say, I say, we say, even if. Even if this is what we're going to do. So, as a coach and as a board certified doctor, I have assignments for you guys. As you may be finding yourself at home in the Sabbath, how exciting. I'm excited for you guys. I'm excited for me. I want to encourage you to get started. Let's do this. You have the mind of Christ. You can do all things. He says so in 2 Timothy 1:7. God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. We operate in His power, we operate in His love, and we operate in His sound mind. Philippians 4:13 says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. He said He will strengthen us. He will help us to do all things. Yes, we have things to do during this Sabbath rest. Okay, so here's your assignment. Number 1, repeat after me. I walk by faith and not by sight, according to 2 Corinthians 5:7. Now pray this. Lord, show me your plans and purposes today. Okay? Pray that every day. I'm going to repeat it. I walk by faith and not by sight. 2 Corinthians 5:7. And then pray, Lord, show me your plans and purposes today. He has one. He has them for you. Okay, number 2, get into praise. Get out your favorite music and turn it up. And then I want you to dance it out. I want you to sing. I want you to dance. I want you to have fun. Music has a frequency that will lift your spirits, and it can literally change your DNA. Now, I will expand on all of this later in more videos, but for now, just do it. Just sing, just dance, just praise. Put on your favorite music and turn it up. Now, I don't care if you're Miss Prim and Proper. I don't care if you're shy or you think that you're a bad dancer and you have no groove. I don't care. It does not matter. What matters is that you just do it. Just dance. Just praise. Just sing before the Lord. Okay. Now, in the Bible, what did they do? They sent out the praisers before the battle. They sent them out praising. And look what it did. It brought that wall of Jericho, it brought it down. It was like the earth just opened up and it collapsed, okay? Praising is very, very powerful. So enjoy it. Get your music out and just enjoy it. Okay, 3, get out your journals. I'm telling you, Terry Seville-Foy taught me this a long time ago, and we thank you, but Terry, get more of these out. I don't see them anymore. But journaling is so important. Then I had another friend send me this beautiful, let me move my paper clip so you guys can see what a title it is even. And it's a journal. My friends know me. I journal. So get your journals out, and here's the assignment. I want you to write just 3 things that you are grateful for. That's it. Just 3. 3 things that you're grateful for daily, okay? I want you to do this in the present time. What are you grateful for right now, today, okay? I guarantee you will start with 3 things and that paper will just fill up. It just happens. I have my son. He journals. He has to write down. That's part of his homework assignment. Just because he goes to school, you guys, and has homework that he has to complete, he has homework that I give him to complete. He has chores, and this is one of them. He fills up at page 2 of what he is grateful for. Here's why this is so important. God is speaking to us daily, but are we listening? Do we hear him? This is a great process that when we start being grateful, it opens up. It opens us up to be more able to hear him. He is speaking to us, so this is a starting point. The word also says in Psalms 104 or 100 verse 4, be thankful and say so. So it's scriptural. Be thankful, be grateful, and say so. Jim Rohn said, a life worth living is a life worth recording. I challenge you to do this for 30 days and see the changes that will come. Okay, next. And we're going to have more on this because, oh my goodness, journaling, the things that it does, I can't wait to share with you. Okay, number 4. I want you to take 15 to 20 minutes of self-care. Self-care is so important. That's right, you heard me, self-care. I want you to get out your planners. I have my planner. I'm old school. I write everything down. Some of you high-tech people, get your phones out. We're going to put this in your calendar, okay? I want you to put this in your phone or your journal for 7 days. 7 days a week for 30 days, you are going to schedule 15 to 20 minutes. You choose. I'd do the 20 if it were me, but you choose. You're going to schedule yourself in. This is you time. This is self-care, okay? This is something that you're going to do for you. Okay, so this is vital, and now is the time to implement this. Did you hear the word that I used? Implement. See, right now, I believe we all have been given a fragment of time to be intentional on the things that we have kind of set aside that are so vital, and it's kind of causing us to stumble. So now is the time to be intentional, okay? So some of these things that self-care is let's see. Let me go back. I don't want to mess this up. I want to read it the way God gave it to me. Okay. Self-care is vital and a must for everyone, okay? If you're a mountain climber or a dancer or going for the Olympics, a good business person or a leader, they all have good self-care. They have to accomplish the things that they're striving to accomplish. So this is important. So here's what we're going to implement and be intentional on. I want you to think of just one thing that you have been waiting to do for yourself. Not anyone else. This is just for you. Remember, this is self-care. If it's to sit and just take a deep breath, sit and take a deep breath. If it's to exercise, great, but let's break it down. I don't want you taking that whole mountain right now. I want you to break it down. What we're doing is we're setting ourselves up for consistency so that this becomes something we do all the time. So if it's exercise, choose a part of your body that you want to focus on, your arms or your legs or your stomach, and just focus on that for right now, okay? We're going to add to this, but I just want you to do one thing right now. Okay, maybe some of you should be starting to write a book. 5 fingers right here. Okay, so I'm going to do this with you guys. 15 to 20 minutes a day, sit down and write something. I believe there's many of us out there that don't have just one book. We have many books, but we don't sit still and get quiet enough and take the time to start doing. This is what we're going to start doing right now. Okay, we're going to be intentional. So 15 to 20 minutes a day of being intentional, sitting down and just starting, okay? Maybe you want to clean out that closet or create a space that's just for you. This is the time. Do it. Just start doing. Again, 30 days. I challenge you. 30 days of this. Okay. I feel the need to expand on this and spend just a little bit more time. Once again, as a doctor, I kind of feel like if I give you a reason why I want you to do this, you're more apt to do it, right? Because we all want to know why. What's it going to benefit us? Okay. As a coach, here's the why. When you schedule something and you write it down, you're more likely to do it. 2 important words there. Schedule it and write it down. Okay. When you do that, you will not let yourself down. You're more likely to follow through and not let yourself down. Remember, you are worthy, and it's only one thing right now. I promise you, this is going to help you so much, but don't let yourself down. Trust me, 5 fingers right here, but you are worthy, and so am I, of self-care. And I've got a book to write, and so do you. I know. Ecclesiastes 3:1 says, there is a time and a season for every activity under the heavens. I believe this is that time. Okay, finally, number 5. Turn on a funny movie, a TV show, or a YouTube video. Something funny, and just laugh it out. My son and I do this nightly. This is something we do nightly too. We turn on, it's called the Try to Not Laugh Challenge. Oh my goodness, it's funny. You should try it. But just 1 minute of laughter. It is proven that 1 minute of laughter boosts your immune system for 24 hours. You heard me. 1 minute boosts the immune system for for 24 hours. Imagine what a 30-minute movie or show or hour and a half movie could do for your immune system. It's also scripture. It is. It says, what is it? A merry heart does the body good, or does the soul good. Master Coach Kendra did a video lesson, how we are so depleted because we give out and we don't replenish. This was an amazing video, guys. I encourage you to go find that video and listen. This is where we have given out and we have empty wells. This is part of replenishing. So replenishing is sitting down, taking the time to just watch something that is funny to you. Do a laugh challenge with your children. Get them laughing at the same time. Take the time. It is important. Watch a show, fill up, and just laugh. It does the body good. So I thank you from the Global Coach Institute for Coaches and Entrepreneurs for building this platform of heart. Remember, we love you and we're here for you. You can reach out to me on Facebook under Dr. Heather or Instagram as Made to Move Mountains, and on the web at Mountain, abbreviated, MTN Movers, MOVER.org. Again, that's www.mtnmovers, MOVERS.org. And if you'd like to receive text messages of inspiration and what's in Doc's bag segments and where I'll be speaking next, please feel free to email me your phone number and your name, and I will get you on that list. So my email is Heather, HEATHER, at Mountain, abbreviated, MTNmovers, MOVERS.org. Again, that's Heather, HEATHER, at MTNmovers, MOVERS.org, and I will add you to my list. I don't send out a lot. I send out about 2 a month, but I do send out texts to encourage you. I tell you of anything I've learned that I think is important for you, and then I always tell you where I'll be speaking next. So, as always, keep going, keep growing, and always move those mountains. I love you. I'll be back again shortly. Bye-bye.